Exactly how you see it. That's exactly the way life is. And I want you to drop by here and say hello as well. We got the fun. We have got the justice. We got it all to do. Our first guest is very good meeting at the
From Studio 12B of the AT&T Cable Services Broadcast Complex, it's time for Jeff's Place, where it's just like Jeff's home, except here we have cameras. Stopping by to see Jeff will be the musical group from Elgin called Passion. Tom Letourneau will drop by to tell us about the next community theater production, and me, Gilbert Feliciano, Elgin's Hispanic Outreach Coordinator from the Police Department. Now, let's go to Jeff's Place.
Well, I was good. You don't know who you are? You get through the opening, and we never redo an opening here at Jeff's Place, and you flub your own name?
It happens frequently. It's a misfire.
And we have the group Passion. Wave, guys. Passion's behind you there. That is the most loaded corner I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. Well, Gilbert, we're delighted to have you with us.
Thank you, Jeff.
And tell us your duties again specifically in your outreach program.
Well, we basically are attempting to build some positive bridges between the Hispanic community and the police department.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Nicely done. And it's Hispanic month. The month of September is, and you're a busy guy. There's the great Fiesta Salsa that's taking place on September 25th.
There's all kinds of things going on, not only locally, but regionally and nationally. I mean, it's a national celebration and a national event that goes from actually September 15th through October 15th. So it kind of spans 2 months.
That's the 1 month or 4 weeks there. I went to the Barbosa Morris wedding in honor of the month.
Oh, I
we crashed it. I don't know if I told you. Were you there?
No, yeah, I was there.
Well, not the wedding, the reception at Elliott's.
Exactly, and we saw you there sneaking
Did you see me dance?
Shall I admit that on air?
Well, I just wish I had more floor because you guys were spinning around like only I can do.
Well, yeah, in hindsight, I think we should have probably given you a little bit more time.
Well, I know. Well, it's probably 6 to 9 months. You probably should have given me, that's another story.
Well, there's 2 more coming down the pike, and so I'm sure there'll be 2 more weddings coming down the pike eventually. He's got 2 more kids. And,
is that right?
Yeah, and you just might be invited to do a little solo.
Will you get together with my people after the show?
All right. We'll have your fax machine call my email.
Yeah, that's right. Well, let's talk of the big fiesta. And again, if you're watching this later in September, in early October, you were there and it was great. But we have a wonderful, isn't that right? Well, Liz Kusper went to all the rides at ECC in recent weeks.
Oh, yeah, that was a lot of fun.
The carnival.
Yeah, that was
as
really
we taped
fun.
last weekend, Gilbert.
That was actually really a pretty good event, a 3-day span, and ECC did a great job with that.
Oh, they did.
The weather was perfect, just about.
It was very nice, and it was fun. Only I can only go on so many rides.
Why? Because you're advanced
The
age?
spin thing. Yeah, because of how old I am.
Yeah, that'll do it. Probably not enough garb. You know, it was a chilly night. Now, so tell me more about the event that will take place at the Civic Center. First of all, the parade. Who am I going to see in the parade?
Well, at the parade, we have about 25 to 30 units that'll be there. We've got traditional stuff like the fire truck, and we'll have floats, we'll have marching bands.
Well, speaking of marching bands, let's see if we can try that now, since we have this huge cast here. Now, Ruben, you strum a little guitar music there when Gilbert's talking about marching bands. Let's see if we can do a little mental picture here, which is, well, I might end up there. Can we do it? Let's try word pictures here. Now, marching bands.
Jeff, we're going to have marching bands there at our parade. Elgin High School will be there. Mariachis will be there. It's going to be a wonderful
Don't you need like a grand marshal?
A grand marshal! I've seen all the Captain Kangaroo reruns. So I could be the grand marshal. Gunsmoke, I guess, would be it. Well, that seemed to work out well, didn't it? That little music in the back.
I think they should be like the band for Jeff's Place.
Oh, well, the house band. Can you guys game for that? Yeah. I think there's.
We could pay them the same thing what they pay me around here.
They're looking for
Hey.
Oh, didn't you know I was getting paid?
Let's move along with the show, can't we? I've got to attend more of those staff meetings. Now, again, so we moved from that, and then tell me about the Civic Center when the big festival would take place. There's even a cooking challenge, isn't there?
Absolutely.
Can you cook nice food? I do that spicy meatball.
Only in the summer.
No, that's probably an Italian fest that may be on the road. But
I know?
this month
it'll be the
Hispanic Heritage Celebration. And it is called Fiesta Salsa. And unlike previous years, I think if anybody's gone to previous years, this year we plan to have 3-4 times as many people. So it's
1,500 folks?
At least 1,500.
So you're having like a cooking contest.
Yeah, there's a challenge.
There's going to be a salsa challenge. We got professional judges out to judge the professional division. We have an open division for just your average person to come out.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I would like to. Now, how do you sign up for it, or do you just come?
Frankly, it's a little late now to join, but not for next year. You're plenty of time. We're way ahead of the game for next year. But we will have tons of people there, and we're talking professional chefs that'll be coming and tasting that hot and spicy stuff. So,
will Larry Gerber be there?
Well, he knew about it. We had it up on the bulletin board, so I think Chef Gerber, we call him. The barbecue man. You guys know the barbecue man, don't you? Yeah, Jeff, we do. Yeah, sure we do. Well, the barbecue man, he's known for his hot sauce. Does that sound good?
I don't know.
Well, he's got a show here on Channel 4 as well. And he's often on CLTV.
Oh, yes, he is. I saw him.
Well, good.
That was pretty interesting.
Yes, it was. I thought so. What else do you need to tell us? If it goes all the way to October 15th, some of the events, what other events in early October will we have?
Well, I'll tell you, on a local level, ECC really has a lot of things going on. The least of not the which is obviously the festival that took place this last weekend with the carnival. They have a well-known Mexican playwright.
That's right. Last week of September 27th to the 30th, he'll be at many classes, will he not?
Exactly.
A playwright.
Yeah, his
at
name is
ECC.
Ignacio Bentoncourt. Well, ECC's got a lot going on, as well as other towns around the area. We have a web page that we're trying to keep up to date with a lot of calendar-related activities because it's impossible to know who's doing what, when, and why, and where. But to that end,
what is your web page?
Well, actually, it's one of those long, boring
Doesn't have one of those
addresses.
HTTPs in it, does it?
No, well, actually it does, but we generally try to hide it because that's just too long. But if anybody wants to go to starmedia.com, they can just search for Hispanic Heritage and find it there. So
great. Oh, well, that's good.
Well, we'll certainly, again, as we talk with you, probably already at the event in some cases, but that's Saturday, September 25th. With the parade starting at noon and the traditional parade route, which starts at Prairie and ends up really at the Civic Center or right in front of the
this year's
City
kind of
Hall.
special. We do have a bilingual Ronald McDonald that'll be doing walking around, and
I've been trying to book him. You're the reason I didn't get him at my party.
Exactly.
Bilingual Ronald McDonald.
Now you can meet him there, and you can ask him to come.
Some disappointed kids at my house.
Now, I don't know if you remember this, Jeff. The Grimace originally had 6 arms, I believe, and we're trying to book the original Grimace, but so far.
I was at my Christmas party. The original Grimace, is he going to show up?
Well, we're keeping our fingers crossed that possibility.
Yeah, let's keep all fingers crossed for the 6 arms. Oh boy.
Well, I think they're saying we should wrap up.
Oh, we got to wrap with it. You're cutting into the time for the band.
Oh, I do apologize.
Yeah. So careful, guys. Yeah. Well, Gilbert, we appreciate you being with us here. That's wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Nice job at guest announcing.
Yes,
Well,
you did a really
that.
good job.
Thank you very much.
You really did. Well, we got
to be here.
Well, we're delighted that you're here. The band, Passion's going to be coming your way here. Let's take a quick time out. We're right back with Passion after these words. All right,
And
we're back. Yeah, that's right.
Yay.
I'll tell you, that dog just like me before showtime. We have got a great band here.
Oh, they are wonderful. They've
Passion.
been
You saw them in the first segment of the show. Now we can hear them
right
in the second.
Well, we've been listening to them. They're really good.
Yeah, they're playing. Well, we took some time out to catch up with the network and things like that for identification. They were performing. Let's get a chance to talk it over with the band. Is that all right? We're going to say hello to Ruben. How are you? Ruben in the band. Passion.
Great, doing great.
Hi, guys. How are you? Let's have a universal hi.
Hello. Hi, Mom.
There's a good group, aren't they? Now, Ruben, I know you. I've been negotiating with your agent to get you here on Jeff's Place. So,
isn't that Dennis Lewis?
yeah, that's right. Dennis Lewis is a good fan. He's a good. That's why she's running the show. Dennis is a
plug in for Dennis.
Yeah, he's a good fan of the show. Dennis Lewis mentioned to Liz that maybe Passion should appear on Jeff's Place.
Yes.
And it was just like negotiations at the Senate from that point.
Yeah. I got a little cut of
I feel
it,
like
too.
Dennis Hastert suddenly.
You Hastert, you?
Yeah, all right. Now lean in there, Ruben, and tell us how long you've been a group. That was good.
Sorry about
Well,
We'll edit that out in post.
As we are right now, as you see us, we've been together approximately a year.
All right.
But in different figurations, total combined musical history, total of about 35 years.
35
Wow.
years. Oh, there's nobody there 35 years old. Even if you multiply times 5 and divided by 2, you wouldn't come up with that. All right. Ruben, you're a Larkin grad, is that right?
Yes.
77, right?
Right. Right, for a lot of
Bicentennial
folks
year plus
that I just disappeared for a lot of folks. When I graduated, I went in the military, so I disappeared for 8 years. So
Oh my gosh.
all the people that are watching right now that recognize me, they know a little history of where I
We owe
am.
you money or vice versa.
Right.
Let me just stress, an appearance on Jeff's Place will not redefine you to the public, but it is nice that you have appeared once again. Well, that's good. So
now
you were
what
gone?
Oh, sorry. What
Yes.
division were you in?
Oh, I was in a mess of them. Let me run them off real quick. 2nd Division, 5th Division, 1st Division, 101st Division.
Wow.
To name a few.
I grew up with a G.I. Reuben doll. It was all very, very topical this month. All right. Well, you put together, well, let's identify. Tell me everybody in the band.
Okay, from right to left, George Mendoza.
George, on the bongos.
He plays our
You gotta
drums.
do a little.
Yeah, do a little thing there, George.
He plays the drums and percussions. Now, normally we have a larger band. We're not acoustic.
We have Jeff's Place restrictions that you're
Right,
living
there are
with now.
restrictions here. I just want everybody to know that we're trying to comply with the restrictions. But Nico Masso is our singer
Oh.
and bass player.
Ah, but he's got a guitar.
Well, today he's got a guitar.
Just kind of a prop.
Jeff's
I know how that works. I was in a band. It was a prop. Hello, girls.
Yeah, but yours came from Kmart.
Martin Ramirez, he's our motivational speaker. He helps us out with the audiences.
Oh, he does?
Yes.
That's
So
very
he
good.
gives us a big hand.
Well, let's see. Martine, all right.
Your hand's
I like
bigger
that
now.
motivational speaker.
Yeah.
You will
He really
applaud.
helps us out a lot.
We do that with our atmosphere person. You will make noise.
And that is Lydia Abner, by the way.
Lydia, yeah, she's atmosphere. Martine, all right. And what else do we have?
Next him
Who
is our
else?
piano player.
He's
Heriberto Mendoza also, George's brother.
I knew it.
Ah.
I thought so. Yeah.
Right.
And they had, here's the Jeff's Place emotional moment. They had not seen each other prior to this for 8 years here on Jeff's Place. Yeah. I heard that story somewhere, didn't I? We reunite. It's good for the fall ratings book. We're reuniting performers. All right, you're going to sing a song for us, aren't you?
Right.
We're
We're going to try a romantic ballad.
Oh, how
So
nice. That's so pleasant.
we'll try our best.
Romantic ballad, okay, the stage is yours. Passion.
No puedo yo ocultar el sufrimiento que me causa esta separación. Mi vida se ha quedado en un momento de tristeza y desesperación. La gente sin saber continuamente me pregunta qué ha sido de ti. Disimulo sonreír, nada les puedo decir. Y así mientras el tiempo va pasando, va creciendo esta tristeza en mí. Me muero por tenerte entre mis brazos, pero ya hasta tu huella perdí. No puedo yo ocultar lo que yo soy sin tu querer en estas lágrimas que nunca se acabarán hasta que las seques tú. Háblame, si vieras cuánto bien me haría oír tu voz. Hazlo ya, siquiera unas palabras y después adiós. Y el alma se me está haciendo pedazos y te juro que más nada puedo hacer. Llorando estoy el peor de mis fracasos, no quiero amanecer. Háblame, si vieras cuánto bien me haría oír tu voz. Hazlo ya, siquiera unas palabras y después adiós. El alma se me está haciendo pedazos y te juro que más nada puedo hacer. Llorando estoy el peor de mis fracasos. No, no quiero ver sin ti el amanecer.
That was very nice.
It was a heartbreaking song.
Yes.
A soul
I wrote that for you.
song.
Did you write that yourself? Very emotional moment. Is that the original composition, Ruben?
No, that isn't. That's not original, but
You just lifted it off of what, an old Neil Diamond album?
No.
Where did that come from?
Actually, right now we're in the process of doing a demo,
Ah,
and we've
you might
got
want to stay a little closer to that microphone there.
we've got dreams of doing something more with the music.
Well,
right now,
wonderful.
we played everywhere in the Midwest. We just got back from Louisiana,
you're
tour down there.
Wow.
New Orleans. That was
Wow.
beautiful down there.
How was the food down there?
Oh, excellent.
Well, what did you guys have? Like alligator?
Alligator, exactly. I had an alligator.
Oh my, a little alligator comes by, we put him on a piece of bread. Oh.
Gumbo, gumbo, crawdads. You know, everybody knows what's down in New Orleans. It really is a nice trip down there.
So you had a multi-day gig down there? You had many, you
It was
appeared-
just a one-stop deal.
Ah.
It was a weekend.
Oh, well,
that's
that was
good.
kind of nice.
Yeah, it was
then.
really nice.
Well, tell us, in Elgin, you've appeared everywhere, a lot of places in Elgin, have you not?
Well, there's part of the reason we're here is we want to give a little exposure to not only our group but to all the local groups. We'd like the people to go out and support them because you know, a lot of times they come from Mexico.
Sure.
And everybody just comes flooding in to look at them, but they kind of overlook the local bands.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
And-
no, where
well-
are you guys going to be playing?
Well, we play everywhere. I mean, it's just every weekend we're in a different place.
Are you? For instance, where, guys?
Well, like next month we'll be in St. Louis.
In October, you'll be in St.
We'll
Louis.
be in St. Louis. We'll be in Kentucky. We'll be in Indiana and Detroit.
Wow.
Jeff
But
wants to know who your agent is.
I'm going to carry your bags. You know, those bongos. Somebody's got to get through. You know, through the airport. I'd be happy to tilt those. They're
Right, we've
heavy
been in
lifting.
all the local bars and
So has Liz, but she's working on that.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you mean performing?
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, we've really played in about every nook and cranny there is.
Well,
in
including
the
Jeff's
Midwest.
place. We've got a new nook for you now, and there certainly is a cranny right here. Well, do you have a phone number we can tell the folks before we go to break? Did you-
Yes, if anybody's interested, we do weddings, we do quinceañeras, which is a celebration.
Wonderful.
15 years. A number they can contact us at is 847-338-4791.
338-4791, the group Passion.
All
Ruben and the
right.
guys, thanks a lot. Good luck in St. Louis and Detroit and what have you. Yeah. We're going to make the old talk shows of the early 90s. Whoa. All right. Well, we've got some play to look at.
Yes, it's the boyfriend. I was wondering whose boyfriend.
We're going to take a quick time out. Thanks, guys. Jeff's Place continues right after this. And we are back. Oh, what a crowd we have. On our final segment here on Jeff's Place, we have an old chum, Tom Letourneau. Tom, how are you?
I'm fine, and as you said, I'm old.
Well, an old friend.
Which part? No.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way you accented
We
it.
have a veteran friend here.
Thank you.
Well, you are involved, of course, as you always are, in the world of theatrics.
Well, sometimes, yes. And doing a thing now for the Elgin Community Theater. It's the opening show for their 57th season.
Wow.
And it's a fun season. We've got a little brochure here talks about, I wonder,
Can
global shtick pins is what it's all about. But we have comedy from around the world. Our first one is a musical comedy that put Julie Andrews on the map when she first came to this country.
Really?
Yes. That was the show that got her started in 1954 on Broadway.
Victoria?
The Boyfriend. Victor Victoria ended her career.
Yes, we saw too much of her there.
No, I saw her in that, and she was great, but, you know, her voice has given out. That's too bad, because she's
had recent surgery.
Yeah.
Oh, she did? I didn't hear
But
that.
The Boyfriend, yeah, well,
She didn't tell me.
That'll be on another show, Liz. Liz is always getting us update on ET stuff. But we have The Boyfriend, and that's what the play is going to be on. Now, we're going to show a little video here in a little bit about some of the young talents you have on the set.
Somewhat, yeah. It's sort of a little educational thing I put together for you on how musical theater is created.
Good, because we need all the props. We need all it's Cable in the Classroom month, so we need all the help we can get.
So anyway, it's a great show. It takes place on the French Riviera in 1926. At a finishing school for young ladies run by Madame Dubonnet.
That was always the person that Groucho Marx was picking on in the movies.
Well, that's right, yes. I can't think of her name now, but I know. Yeah, Margaret Dumont.
So close.
And she is a difficult person to cast, and I was concerned about it as we went into casting. You know, will I find a Madame Dubonnet? Will I find a Madame Dubonnet? Because she has to sprinkle French phrases in throughout the show with a sort of a glib tongue, and also she needs to be kind of commanding. And I'm sitting waiting for Madame Dubonnet to come, and it hadn't happened in tryouts, and suddenly this beautiful young lady walked in. Her name is Emily, gosh, for heaven's sake.
Isn't that Drock?
Emily Drock, yes.
Yeah.
And she was going to be here today.
But she got work.
She has landed a job in Chicago with an improv theater group.
Wow.
And so she just couldn't be here this afternoon.
Is she related? The Drock family of St. Charles is very...
Indeed. That is her father that coaches at St. Charles, and she happened to see the audition notice in the newspaper, so she came in. Just graduated with a degree in theater and music from the University of Iowa, and happens to speak fluent French.
So she fell into the
and she happens to be 6'1.5" tall, so she's just absolutely perfect. Yeah,
we better
marvelous.
get the video that you have brought to us here. So you set it up for us real quick.
Well, this will just tell us a little bit about the staff that we have on production and a little bit about rehearsing a show.
Okay, roll the video.
I was fortunate to get Peter Davis as the musical director for The Boyfriend. Peter has 42 years of theatrical experience, and he enjoys sharing his expertise with every cast member to bring out their very best vocal qualities. Peter is seen here in an early vocal session with members of the Boyfriend cast as they learn a song from the show. I chose Amy Kozlov to choreograph The Boyfriend. She has a rich background in choreography and dance performance and enjoys the challenge of working with a group of actors who have a wide range of dancing skills. Here you see her working on a number that's key to the show, Won't You Charleston with Me. During the auditions, actors are asked to prepare a song for presentation to the director and musical conductor. Later in the audition process, the choreographer teaches a short dance routine to each applicant and uses their performance of that routine to assess dancing skills. Actors must also read selected scenes from the production for the director to determine the character for which they are best suited. The audition tapes are reviewed by the staff, and potential roles are assigned based on acting, singing, and dancing skills. With possible casting in mind, callbacks are scheduled. At that time, actors are paired with one another in combinations that were not possible during tryouts because the actors arrived on different days. Several days later, the cast is announced, and a read-through. All members of the cast must attend. As the name implies, each actor will read through his part aloud as other members of the company are seated around a large table. This is often the first time the cast learns what the show is about. Then the vocal rehearsals begin to lock down the songs. Here the cast is learning sur la plage, which is French for on the beach. Don't worry, as an audience member all the foreign phrases will be clear to you. Dance rehearsals work out the intricate choreography required. Computers are used to play back music so sections of a number can be rehearsed over and over again until everything is just right. As mentioned earlier, there are a number of French phrases in the script. To understand them, special dictionary pages were created and a dialogue tape was prepared. Here Emily Drock, who plays Madame Dubonnet, is seen preparing that tape. Production people work behind the scenes researching and drafting costume plots that indicate each piece of clothing to be worn by the actors and the appropriate color for each.
Yeah!
Oh, okay.
Came right on camera. Hey, there's the phone number. Want to get involved? We're seeing that on the screen there,
Right.
Tom.
You can call that number for tickets.
Tickets?
We have performances on the 8th and 9th. The
October?
Yes, and the 15th and 16th,
Of
and
October.
the 22nd and 23rd of October.
And you were at the wonderful, the 355 East Chicago Theater, which
Right.
we saw on the house tour recently. It's
Right.
beautiful.
That's a great theater to perform in, especially for a piece like this that's sort of vaudevillian in nature, and it's
You got
just
the
it's a
upstairs
lot of fun.
balcony. We can look up and project to that final row up there.
Well, we hope we can fill them up to the final rows. That's the
Well,
idea.
great.
We got a website on there too. You saw that, and if you want to see all of the characters and get shots of them and information
You
about
can go to the
what they're
website
doing.
and get that. You
Correct.
are Mr. Millennium.
So, okay. Yeah, we got all
Yeah.
there.
I've got like a park bench that has my picture on.
Well, I don't know. I've seen it in the post office too.
Well, that's
so yeah,
I'm
under the
on
wanted
price
section.
stamp that's so popular this year.
I was thinking
I'm
more
not
in terms of the wanted section, but that's all right. Okay.
All right, Tom. Looks like we're nearly out of time.
All right.
Can you believe it? And we saw actors of high school age. Some of the kids here.
That's right.
We're
We're
young.
trying to involve more young people if we can. We have great people like Rachel Buller and, I don't know, a kid that lives next door to me that is just starting in theater, and he's been such a great fun to do in this show, Brandon Fox.
Okay.
Learning to Charleston, that was quite a
Oh, I can
quite a
imagine.
thing. He got so excited he fell over sideways. But
Happens to me just before showtime every time. Well, Tom, we're nearly out of time, so repeat your phone number for tickets again.
I was afraid you'd ask
Oh,
me.
741-0532. That's why I have the
Yeah,
best
there it
crew
is,
around.
0532. And the
847.
Elgin site is elgin-theater.org. That'll get you to us on the web.
Right after the show, we're going to go up there.
Because we've got great dinner theater packages with Elliott, too. People should know
with
about that.
Oh, yeah.
$20 for a full dinner at Elliott's and
tie-in with you guys.
and a season and a
Isn't it
ticket to the
nice?
theater,
At
too.
Elliott's Banquet Facility. That's
Right.
great.
Oh, it's terrific.
Tom, congratulations on a great time with that. We got to scoot out of here, so we're going to wrap things up. See you next time on Jeff's Play.
Yeah, Elliot's just became.
No puedo yo ocultar el sufrimiento que me causa esta separación. Mi vida se ha quedado en un momento de tristeza y desesperación. La gente sin saber continuamente me pregunta qué ha sido de ti. Disimulo sonreír, nada les puedo decir. Y así mientras el tiempo va pasando, va creciendo esta tristeza en mí.